doing my usual thing on eBay, browsing around, and I am interested in getting the iPhone 15, preferably the regular iPhone 15. But when I do see something on eBay or any other site for an iPhone 15 Pro that seems to be reasonably priced, I say, hey, maybe it's worth giving a shot.
Consider subscribing.
So here, what we're looking at is a listing that was just posted probably sometime earlier today. And it's for an Apple iPhone 15 Pro, 128 gigs, but it's a demo unit. And listed at $600, that seems like a fair and reasonable price. But looking at the picture right here in the thumbnail, maybe you can see what I almost immediately saw. And over here on the left side, we do have what appears to be the box for an iPhone 15 Pro. And if you enlarge the photo, you can see that it says iPhone 15 Pro. And if we go to the next photo, we can see down here, the text does say iPhone 15 Pro, blue titanium, 128 gigs, so forth and so forth. But if we go either to this photo or back to the main photo, hopefully it's clear that the phone that's on this box is not the same actual phone, actual physical phone right here. First thing to notice, the dynamic island that's right here on the image on the box is not present on the actual physical phone. So also, if we come to this photo right here, we know that the Pro phone has 3 cameras on the back. This clearly only has 2. So I did actually reach out to the seller and I did ask, hey, I see the box has 1 phone on it, but the physical phone itself is something else. Which phone exactly is for sale? And I haven't heard anything back from them. And if we look over here at their number of total feedback scores received and their feedback score, they've been around for a while. So I'm not going to assume that anything nefarious is actually happening here. I'm going to assume, because if we scroll down here, the person does say that they're a contracted reseller for Target. And my guess is they are an actual reseller for Target, and Target got the iPhone 15 in stock. There's a demo unit or 2 or 3 on display right there at whatever Target they received this from. And the person putting the phone on the display took the old phone off, which was most likely some form of an iPhone 14, and put it in the box of this 15 Pro when they were making a swap. And then that's what we have here. As I mentioned, this person appeared to have been around for a while, considering the number of items they've sold, their feedback score, the number of instances of feedback they actually received. And yeah, they've been around for a decade. So I'm not going to assume anything bad here is happening. It's just a simple mistake. And I do hope that me reaching out to them does cause them to make a change to their actual listing. But the reason I'm making this video is because, yes, there will be people out there who will try to fool you, and they'll list something as something else, or they'll sell you a phone that's iCloud locked or blacklisted, or it's just the wrong phone in general, hoping to make a quick buck. But yeah, here, like I said, I think they are not trying to screw somebody over. They're just not really sure what type of phone they have in their possession. And yeah, but definitely a seller that I would buy from. And I did actually place the phone in my cart, but then I really started getting thinking of, okay, one, the iPhone 15 just came out, a little over a week ago. So it's a bit soon to be pulling demo units off of the floor. If something happened to it, then maybe that would be a reason for it to get pulled. But given what we're seeing just in this one image, my assumption is the person at Target, or even maybe an employee from this particular eBay company, pulled the phone off of the display. It was actually one of last year's phones. They put that phone in this box because the new phone, the iPhone 15 Pro, is now on display. And then, somebody is in possession of something and they just really aren't sure what it is that they're actually trying to sell. So be careful when you're buying things online, because people sometimes make mistakes, like in this situation. but there will be other people who are genuinely trying to screw you over.